All right. So this is what they meant by that. Rotate the device. Good night, everyone. Welcome to the broadcast. The second in our YouTubing. We are YouTubing again. So welcome to the broadcast. I realize now it's going to take me a little while because I'm not that savvy about these things to understand that once I come on, I should just start talking because it's not Facebook. So welcome everyone. I want to extend a special welcome to all my subscribers and all my viewers. Thanking you so very much for subscribing. Thanking you so very much for watching. I've enjoyed some of the comments. Thank you for commenting. Some of the comments are nice. Thank you for the people who send the love. Thank you all. I send back mine. Love to you all. I even thank the writers who come on and say all them normal, hatred thing that they say. But we thank you for coming on. And we love to hear from all of you. We love to hear from everyone. I mean, everybody who have an issue, everybody who support, everybody who don't support, we still want to hear from you. Doesn't matter. So come on and comment as you like. I'm not going to rush you. I'm not going to be quarreling with you about it. So thank you all. Thank you to my very active group of YouTubers, the people who like and share and comment. I don't want this to be a long night, although it has been a struggle for me to try and figure out how I'm going to manage so many things tonight. So I've decided that I'm not going to be able to manage all of that in this one go. So therefore, I'm going to just do the important things that I think that we need to cover in order to get going, because we have to. Tomorrow is nomination day, and nomination day basically marks the beginning of silly season. So tomorrow is the beginning. I mean, it has started already, but it's the official beginning of silly season. Tomorrow, nomination day, and tomorrow is also the day when Mr. Silvera goes back to court, and we want to talk a little bit about that and a little bit about the nominations. Well, not nomination day, but we want to talk a little bit about the candidates, some of the candidates. Let me see if anybody trying to tell me something. Good night, you all. Good night to all of you. Um, yeah, thank you. So we're going to try and see if we can go through some of that. As usual, I have my list and I have my notes and a whole heap of things to start. I had an intention and I had it in my mind over the last couple of days in terms of how I wanted to start tonight's live and what I wanted to say and the order and the sequence in which I wanted to say it. Unfortunate for most people, for some people, that's not going to happen tonight. There's not going to be some kind of sequence, and you have to forgive me. There are some issues that I wanted to address, and I wanted to address those issues in a particular way, but circumstances and change of things will not allow me to do that. I have to go where the changes is now taking me. So that's basically where that is. So I want to talk about a number of things. So let's start. But where to begin? Where to begin? I want to send out prayers to want all of you to ask all of you to send out some prayers to King Charles III, our monarch, and Princess Catherine, and hope that they get well soon, and hope Prince Charles will get through his cancer treatment and come out okay. So we want to send that out to Blogosphere. I love the royal family. I love King Charles, love William and Kate, love them all. Can't stand the two grifters and the runaway royals and all them people there, but I love the royal family. So please say a prayer. Even those of you who don't love the royal family and not loving the monarchy, say a prayer for the king. Once again, we're at the place here. Where do you start? Exactly where do you start? With so many things happening, where do you start? Well, if we watch The Sound of Music, and I've watched The Sound of Music at least 200 times, I'm absolutely convinced, from JBC TV with black and white TV, we've been watching Sound of Music till now. And as Maria said, let's start from the very beginning. It's a very good place to start. Because when you count, it's 1, 2, 3. And when you sing, it's do, re, mi. Michelle, please share a link to Facebook. Some people have texted me about that. It's a place to stay. So let's talk a little bit about where the Silvera thing is. And as I said, I came on with an intention to talk about the Silvera thing in a different way. But for the last couple of days, Dr. the Right Honorable Fluxy Mango has been doing the media tour. You would think that she wrote a book or something, because I fail to understand why is she doing a media tour without a proper talking point and without proper information that you want to disseminate to the public, and her name is still being called and she's still being put through the ringer. And because of that, why is she doing this tour? I can't understand it. It's baffling to me, because if you're in such a crap, because I mean, she has fallen deep into that doo-doo. And instead of taking herself back a bit and reflect on what she has said from the beginning and reflect on where it is now and how she came into all of this, instead of doing that, the damn woman gone on a media tour. She had a social media tour. She talking to Mr. Pitt, and she talking to what the young lady name, Shelly Kurana. Please, I don't want to mix maul up the young lady's name, but you know, whoever, Quran, I think. Please forgive me if I don't pronounce it right. So she's on a media tour, on a social media tour, trying to see if she can clean up the mess that she has made. And in trying to clean up the mess that she has made, she's making a bigger mess. I've never seen anything like that before. In trying to clean up the mess that she has made, in trying to explain the things that she has done and the things that she has said, in so doing, she has now dropped herself in deeper doo-doo, because we have some questions tonight based on some of the things that she have said. And I mean, lots of people, all our friends them jump ship gone left her, our supporters them jump ship gone left her. Nobody now believe her, and Miss Shelley, I'm gonna call Shelley because I don't want to mess up her name. And the show that she went on the other day, she went on Mr. Pitt's show, and most of the comments were kind because Mr. Pitt worked for Mark Golding. But on Shelley's show, the comments were not kind. She came across as not credible. She never come across as a credible person. She was mixing up herself. She was saying that she not calling anybody name. Then she went right ahead and called people name. So she not calling nobody name. But the host skillfully manipulated her to call names. You're not calling nobody name. So who was there? John. I get it. You don't want to mix up anybody. So who else was there? Tom. Oh. So yeah, I hear you say you're not calling nobody name. But we're big people and we're bright people. Yeah, we're bright. And so, Dr. the Honorable Fluxy Mango have dropped herself in the middle of things. And the way I wanted to do this live tonight, I can't do it again, because she has just rocked the thing to a level where we have to go relitigate some things. And next thing again, she have to go do a next media tour. So Mr. Silvera are going to court tomorrow, and I want to start with that. Mr. Silvera going to court tomorrow, and his first show up at court, the judge, the honorable judge, and we have some serious issues with judges in this country. I mean, serious issues. They have unfettered power and unfettered authority. They behave as if they are gods. They feel like they are answerable to no one, and they totally disregard people's rights and freedom. And that is a problem in our judiciary. It's a problem. So the judge locked out the media, and the judge locked out the public. And immediately, once that happens, people's minds start to go to the point where you know that some people are treated differently in this country, in the judicial system. It is a fact. Some people are. And I'm going to tell you how I know that some people are treated differently. And some people will have to forgive me for saying what the example is, but I'm telling you that some people are treated differently. And when the judge says she's not letting in the media for the first hearing, the first thing that runs through my mind is, I wonder if the judge understands that the minute that she does that, people's minds start to go in the way of corruption, cover up, protecting the rich and the powerful and the connected, protecting Bakramasa, protecting the people who are connected to Bakramasa. What if the judge understood that? I don't think she understood that. And they lock out the media, who the public rely on to bring them the news. And the media people, them can select what they want to bring, depends on where their political loyalties lie. That's the fact. That's how it is. Yeah? So you lock out the media and you lock out some members of the public. I'd like to say to the judge, and I think that the judge need to understand, I'm going to my talking point, that leaving out the media out of the court proceedings could suggest, Your Honor, just in case you listen, just in case somebody send this to you, could suggest that you are trying to hide something from the public. We don't want no secret anything, Your Honor. And the Press Association of Jamaica have a problem because they want to talk about it and they want to hold the court accountable and they want to hold the judge to account in terms of what the rights of the press are, and they do have rights to be in these things and to inform the public and stuff. But the Press Association president is also a member of the judiciary, and that makes it a little tricky for the Press Association to actually demand and state to the judge that them have a right to be present in the court. The Press Association president is a lawyer. She's a part of that system, which she's trying to buck. And they have to walk and tread carefully, and that puts us in danger as well. I hope the Press Association president realizes that puts us in danger as well, because she is a member of the judiciary. She's a member of that clique, and them is a clique. And therefore, I don't know if she can speak for the clique and at the same time speak for her colleagues in the press. It seemed a little bit conflicting to me. So the Press Association ought to elect people who can freely speak about press rights and press freedom without any conflict of interest to the judiciary. Because we have many instances, and we know how this thing works. We know how this thing works. It's a judge, it's a lawyer, it's the police. And it's all three of them in cohorts with each other. You can't escape that. The police tell the prosecution something, the prosecution tell the judge something, the lawyers tell the prosecution something, then the lawyers tell the judge something, and the judge between all the three of them, and somehow them come to something regarding what them need to come to. But Your Honor, what them call her, milady, I don't like that word, Your Honor, this case where Jordan Silvera killed his wife, Melissa. This case cannot go under the carpet. This case cannot be held in private. This case has to be held in public. The public have a right to see it. The public have a right to participate in it. And the media have a right to be there with it. And the media have a right to be in every aspect of it, to bring it to the public. Everybody would just have one TV and only get them news from TVJ and CVM and the radio stations. If those people don't have news to give them can't get the news, and then them are going to think that the judge in on the whole thing. What if you get what I'm saying, Your Honor? I'm not beating you up. I'm not beating you up. I want you to understand what I'm saying. And I know what I'm talking about. I am speaking from first-hand experience when some people are treated differently from some. I am telling you, they are. And I'm going to give you an example. No, I'm not going to give you the example. Make the example stay. It don't make sense. Not going to give you an example. But we want the Press Association to clean up their own act. We want the Press Association to be vigilant and stop creating conflict of interest. Or the Press Association president needs to at least make the Press Association spokesperson address the matter. because she's a part of the judiciary and she can be addressing the judiciary and cussing the judiciary, which she's a part of. That seems a little bit unethical to me. But we need the press. We need the press to be vigilant in this. We don't need the press to be a co-conspirator with the court system and the justice system about Silvera. Because if them are trying, we out here want trying too. Them inside the room are trying, and we out here are trying too. Because as long as I breathe, I'm not going to get away with it. You understand what I'm saying to you, Your Honor? So just open the proceedings. Allow, you can name individual press just like they do in the US. Everybody can go into the Trump thing, so them have the associate press in there, and them have the major networks in there: NBC, CBS, ABC. One somebody from CNN, one somebody from Fox, one somebody, and then them spread the news to the other networks, and that is on the other radio stations and TV stations across the 50 states in the United States of America. So that is how that works, Your Honor. So please, the Press Association have to remain vigilant and all of that. So, what happened since we last spoke, you and I? We discovered that the cover-up to cover Melissa's death was actually to say that she committed suicide. And we're not going to really litigate what has happened and what we have said already. We're going to move forward and talk about what happened after and what happened now. So yeah, let us put it into let's say we can cap it for you. Man shoot him wife with a particular kind of bullet. A particular kind of bullet that is intended to explode and fracture and splinter all over her body. Most of it would have lodged in her bones or places where an autopsy would not be able to find bullets. So that's it. But the angels were with Melissa. The angels said, never mind, my dear. Him kill you, but we're going to make sure him get catch. So those bullets did not explode as they should have. They didn't form in that little mushroom and scatter to various parts of the body where nobody could find them. They did not. They came out clean bullets to show that is him do it, and for the judge to know, and for the courts to know as him do it. So his plan went awry. Before his plan went awry, him have it all worked out. Kill her, cook up him story, call up him colleagues him call up Richie Parchment, Michael Phillips, all of them, and Mark dispatch him for dispatch, but first person him called was Mark. And I asked you, we're not going to belabor the whole thing about Mark's role in all of this. We're not going to belabor it. But there are some things that will have some answers, that took some questions that Mark Golding has to answer. And I want to carry you through something about Mark Golding post that night on social media. I want to carry you through something. And I want you to listen to me carefully, if you will. On November 11th, when Melissa died, Mark Golding put out a thing to say, I'm trying to find that one. You don't know what he put out on November the 11th. He edited that comment. He edited it. A few minutes after he put it out, he edited it and he added the photograph of Melissa and her murderer. That same day, that same night, he put out one thing, and in that same night, 2 times he edited it. The second edit that he did, he added the words, who passed away last night. So we have the whole thing, and Uno can go read what he said, and then he added, who passed away last night. On December 16th, round about the same time that news broke that Melissa was murdered and not died in her sleep, not passed away in her sleep, never committed a suicide, around that time, Mark Golding did a third edit. And the third edit said he removed the words in the edit, in his thing, Comrade Joyland Silvera, on the loss of his wife who passed away last night. He removed those. Comrade Joyland Silvera, on the loss of his wife who passed away last night. And he replaced it with these words, and I quote, "The Silvera family on the passing of Melissa last night." He also changed the word "your entire family" to "the family." That's a third edit. Now, the question must be asked that the only thing in the edit that he never changed is who passed away last time. Those are the words that stayed. Now I want to ask yourself some questions. Why the edits? Why? Why you edit it twice in the night? Why when the news broke that she died, that she was murdered, why you edited it? Why? Because under normal circumstances, in a case of murder, and somebody in his position doing all of that, and even if it wasn't his position, an ordinary person doing like the police want to know, why did you edit it? Because it could be construed as interfering with evidence. It could be construed as trying to cover up a murder scene or interfere with a murder scene. It could be construed as those things. You editing something, you, the leader of the People's National Party, sent out something. You edited twice a night to send it out. Twice a night you sent out, 2 times a night you sent it out. You edit it. And the day when they discovered that she was killed and murdered, you felt the need to go revisit it. Now, if this was Matlock, if this was Law and Order, if this was any cloak and dagger, Law and Order show, the police would want to know. They would sit you down and they would say, why did you edit the thing that you put out last night? I mean, why did you edit it? And you'd have to explain. So I want to know if the police asked Mark why he edited the things that he put out that night and the day when she was murdered. Why you felt the need. The most important question is, when it came out that she was murdered, why? Why did you feel the need to go back and check on what you wrote? That is the most important question. Why? Because it's only a criminal behave them way there. It's only a guilty person behave them way there. It's only a person who know that they did something that they should not have done, or they know something and they are feeling guilty, or them suspect something or something. But it is a dead giveaway in terms of feeling guilty. It is. Why did you feel a need? Why did Mark Golding feel a need to go back and check what he wrote on his was his Instagram, Twitter, I don't know, one page? Why did he feel a need? What overpowering need? It's like me clean the kitchen. I'm a Ghana road. I'm a come back from road. You know what time that happened? You don't even know what time that happened. Cook, everybody get fed, you wash up, everybody good, you put everything in containers, and you put them on the counter, and the pots them wash, everybody good. I drive over the gate and everybody are rush going to the kitchen. Why? Why them are rush going to the kitchen? Tell me why. Because I'm going to check that after I finish feed them and wash up and clean up, them going and them know they're going to do some crap. Them are going to check if the crime scene is clean, if the crime scene good. That's the only thing. When you're driving, you see some people quietly get up over the veranda, or some people, you see some shadows that run through the living room and go to the kitchen. Them are going to check. Or somebody say, did you wash up my frying pan? Or somebody say, did you pick up the glass? I mean, I'm not frightening them, but them know someone to clean it and I feed them. Remember, say them not no reason for going there, you know? Them not have no reason to come and feed them already. There's no reason for them to go in there except go take more dinner if them want, or take more things if them want, and don't mess up the place. So something them do while them go back. So the question is, why did Mark Golding felt on December 13th that he had to go back to check what he wrote? I wonder if the investigators them asked him that question. Ima, have they asked you that question? Because it's either you're guilty of something or you're doing witness or evidence tampering, because that could be considered witness tampering or evidence tampering, more evidence tampering, but you're tampering with a police investigation right away. You just hear that the woman was murdered, 3 gunshots through her vagina by her wicked husband, who happens to be your chief of security. Your chief of security killed his wife. And them just discovered it on December 13th that he did. And you run back to your post to find out what is it that you wrote. Why? 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 That's a question. Which leads us to other things. The thing that has been bothering me mostly, and it has bothered the war room too, and generally speaking, is, all right, let's say for argument's sake, and this is just for argument's sake, let's put a theory let's put it out there. Let's conjecture something. Let's say Silvera is a fact, him kill him wife. Let's say that he has it in his head and he planned it already, that I'm going to tell everybody, say, it's suicide. Did he tell Mark that? Did he tell Mark that she killed herself? Did he tell Mark that he came home and he found her slumped, because that's what Parchment said on Mr. Pitt program, that she was slumped on the floor? What did he tell Mark? What did he tell Mark that would lead Mark now on December 13th to go and edit the thing that he put up again when he hear that the woman got murdered? What did he tell Mark? But we know that him conjecture up or something. Call up all him friend him call up Richie Parchment. And Richie Parchment could have twist and turn and go around up a corner and go out with old things. Richie Parchment can't escape the fact that he was basically deputy chief of security. Come on. Everywhere Mark turn up Silvera go, him check the mic, him check the under the table, him check behind the building, him bring in the dogs, him a set up barrier. Richie Parchment was basically deputy chief of security for Mark Golding, deputy to Silvera. So Richie Parchment should know a lot of things. So all right, him call up Richie Parchment, him call up him crew, and him start tell them a story. And the story he's telling them is, Melissa killed herself. She committed suicide. That's the story I'm telling them. We're conjecturing that is the story he told them. And all of them decided that they're going to back up each other with that story. That's all the conclusion we can come to. Everybody backing up each other. Bunting wife, Parchment, Michael Phillips, and the Mango. Whatever them told her, because I soon come to she, I soon come to her, because I was hoping this would go differently, but she went on a media tour, and that changes things. Yeah? She has a different timeline. She arrived after 10, she arrived after 11, she arrived minutes to 12. You just can't get it right. All right? And I'm going to cut her some slack and what she went to do again. I am going to, out of the goodness, out of fairness, I'm going to. So the all of them get and start put them story together. Who go buy mattress, who put out the mattress, who buy linoleum, or what them call it? The other thing, I think is linoleum. And put over the floor, which apartment say he did. Who go do all that? So everybody start get them story to line up to be that Melissa commit suicide, to put that stain on the woman's name, for her putting them to grow up thinking that their mother killed herself and left them. That's what them started to put in place. That argument that this is what she did. For her picking them come grow up, and for people tell themselves, where picking themselves, where your mother kill herself. That's a scar them want put on the woman picnic by them wicked murderous father. So the whole of them line up for carry that story, and I want to tell Peter Phillips again tonight. Don't worry, Dr. Phillips. Every one of us have a dumb ass picnic, a stupid idiot picnic, and Michael Phillips is yours. Stupid dumb ass boy. So the one them line up to carry this line say she commit suicide. And then the whole thing start unraveling. Here's the next mystery question that is baffling, certainly baffling me. The mystery thing that is baffling me. When on December 13th, when it came out that she was murdered, how many of the people that were up there on November 11th How many of them went into the police and said, listen, I was there? How many of them did that? None of them went to the police. None of them came out to the media. None of them came out and said, boy, this is surprising to me because I was there. Why? Why? Why nobody said I was there? Why nobody could just say, boy, this is a terrible news. Everybody drive them corner and start fix up them story. What is wrong with you know? The whole of the suspicious. We have another suspicion. We the public have no under suspicion. The whole on way up there. You know, up there, the thing came out December 13th, and none of you have to wait until the police start calling you. You know, come out to the public because you know are buffoons, you know are idiots, and you know, some of you know want to go to the parliament to write laws for me. You know, want to go to the parliament to write laws that I should follow. You know, huh? Is one thing for certain. The next thing that is for certain. When you go to a death scene, it is automatically a death scene. And that death scene automatically become a cardinal scene. A scene that no civilian and no ordinary people should be going into. That is, I don't know if it's a law, but that's practice. The moment you go into that death scene, you have infected the death scene and you become a suspect. And when you're in that death scene, you want to tell me that none of these over-educated idiots, well, I mean, I put Michael at that part, but none of these people who consider themselves to have an education thought to themselves that no matter what this is, we should not touch nothing. We should not do nothing. We should not buy a mattress. We should not buy no linoleum. We should not sweep up nowhere. We should not paint nowhere. We shouldn't move nothing. None of uno and uno want going to parliament to represent my grandson. No, uno want going to parliament to go write laws for Matthew. For the little piece of crap in a room, Pax how much? 10. Uno want to write laws for Philip Andrew. Uno want to write laws for Devante. Uno want to write laws for the one put them in a children's home and government funded homes. Uno want to write laws for us. When you want to go to a scene where a woman died, and not one of you said to yourself, say, yo, everybody need to step back. Don't go in there. Don't touch nothing. None of you say that? Huh? Dr. Dawes, somebody said Dr. Dawes said he did a video where he said he wasn't up there. That's not true. He did not say he wasn't up there. He said he never give nobody no injection, he never pronounce somebody dead and all of that. But I could ask, Dr. Dawes is not a criminal mind person, he is a doctor. Somebody could have said, listen, this is a dead scene and until the police comes, nobody should go in there. And even when the police leave, nobody should touch nothing. Nobody. It never occurred to you. Why? Because you start the cover up right away to protect your friend. You start the cover up right away to protect Mark Golden, Chief of Security. That's where the cover up start. To protect Mark Golden, Chief. Would probably even have a discussion to say, oh, this going to look bad upon the boss. You know, Massa. Silvera. Employer. Well, look at him. So, to start the cover up. And not one of you, not a single one of you thought to yourself, let's not do anything. And then now, Parchment him come out to explain himself, and him think that it's okay for him to say that he did the things that he did, and I explain himself away why he did it, and how he did it, and that's all he did. As if it's okay. It's not okay. It can't be okay. You never tell nobody so up there when the thing came out on December 13th. None of you never come out. None of you never come out. When Bunting's wife, when the police, I heard that when the police wanted to speak to Bunting's wife, because she full of shit. And I hear that when the police call her, she on the phone and give the police attitude. I tell the policeman for all she know, him could be a scammer. And I was hoping, well, I never get it, but I was hoping that she don't go voluntarily go speak to the police. I mean, them send some over radio car making nice going up at Jackson. I mean, have people camp out there for videotape the radio car making all kind of nice going up at Jackson. But apparently she got to talk to the police. because she feels she shouldn't talk to the police. And she feels that nobody never said it to her because she is with number what? 4 or 5 to Mr. Bunting. So she don't think she own an obligation to go talk to the ordinary police who want to talk to her about her role in all of this, to cover up the murder of somebody who them consider to be their friend. Please, anyone I don't know, if you know anybody who said I'm a friend and I die, keep them far away from the place, please. Keep them far away, because them friend them, you know what? Them ready for cover for Joe. That's what I'm here. Joe. They were cover for Joe. And Melissa supposed to be them friend. And none of them talk to the police. And the thing break December 13th. And nobody no volunteer. Yes, sir. Can I come talk to you? I was there. A little thing into the media. Yeah, I went up there. I was there. I never saw that. I never know what happened. Very sorry, I never looked. Say something. But no, we'll keep quiet. Hoping that it went to slip past, you know. I wouldn't get catch. And the whole thing never come tumbling down pound, you know. But it did come tumbling down pound. Consulting my notes again. The big lie and the cover story that Melissa committed suicide. All of them went up there. All of them. And when I went up there, I want to coordinate on the stories and making sure everybody have them stories together. Only never go to the police. No. Never call the police and tell the police, say, you know, I was there, you know, or attempted to cover a premeditated, well planned out murder. Which now brings me back to Fluxy Mango. Because Richard Parchment does speak. And she speak. And for the life of me, I am big. Michelle and I was wondering today if there's something going on up at Campion. Because all the people that graduate from Campion, there's something seems to be wrong with them brains, something wrong with them. So I wonder if it's the curriculum or something going up at Campion. Because now them people don't seem to be turning out right. All the people that turn out where I come from St. Jago and JC and KC. The Campion graduates them seem to be suffering from something. I mean, I beat up Campion, but it's a long history of Campion people with some kind of deficiency in them thinking capacity and them brain and the utilization of them brain power. Who want to know what to know they're teaching them? Fluxy Mango went to Campion and she loves to say she was at Campion. As if that's a big thing. But I love to say I was a teacher goated and sent me a basic school, right? I love to say that. And the woman the young lady that interviewed her the other day said, okay, let us talk. Because we are two bright people. And like an idiot, she walked right into that trap. Yes. Don't they teach them people nothing? I can't be, huh? You know, I'm not going to call anybody name. Oh, and the also say, yeah, I understand that. But so let me say, so Michael Phillips was there. Yes, Michael was up there. And I won't call anybody name, you know, because I just don't want to call anybody name, you know. Was Dr. Dawes there? Yes, Dr. Dawes were there. Dr. Dawes was there. And all of that. So the Mango, after putting out all that she put out on social media at the beginning, and I still contend in me that she did all of that because she suffered from that social disorder, delusion of grandeur. And she always inserting herself into something that she have no business inserting herself into. So therefore, she get herself into trouble. But the thing is, after you get yourself in such big, deep trouble, and you want to extricate yourself from that trouble, don't you think, as a bright people, that the first thing you need to do is explain the first thing that you said? Because you can't ask us to listen and believe your next narrative until you explain the first narrative. I mean, sometimes you have to eat humble pie. I have no quarrel in saying, boy, yeah, me did wrong. Me never know that. Me did wrong. You beat me about it, but me did wrong, me done. Me can't better talk about it, me did wrong. I admit it, me wrong. You said all you said. And then you keep saying that you didn't say it, but you said it because people have screenshots of it. And after you said all that you said, look a bit of blood, clothes, the blood allergist, clothes allergist, nose allergist, all kind of this. Yeah? You're going into nose business and blood business and clothes business and little bit of business. Over the weekend you say, enough blood, so it's a new business. What is wrong with you? You put out something in the beginning that implicated you in a murder cover-up. You put it out. You spent a good deal of time contending and quarreling with people that you did not put it out, but you did. It's there. And after you did that, going on a media tour to say that you did not do it, and then you're implicating yourself with other things. What time did you go there? You are a classical person to go to prison. If you have a good detective at work, the case, them prison you. The prison you alone on the timeline. What time did you go there? The first argument, I got there after 9. The second argument was to explain that you were going to a funeral, so you never reached it till after 10. Then lo and behold, it's minutes after 11, and lo and behold, it's minutes to 12. It's all there. I'm sure I have it on my phone to play it on the live, but I now play it. So I'm telling you, it's all there. So here's the thing. How you ever get past that without first clearing up that? And you don't have to clear it up either. You simply say, everything that I said and made on that post, on that first post, was not exactly true. I lied about that. Simple. Nobody can kill you, nobody can do you, because we know say you lied a long time. But nobody can do you nothing. I lied about it. After you admit that, then you can move on to the second narrative where you want us to believe all the things you are now saying to be true. So you can't move on from one thing without explaining it and clarifying it and make, well, not me, but make the people who concerned about it to understand what you're saying in order. So all you're doing is chatting, yapping on your media tour about things that you don't clear up the first thing yet. It's like a thing with the whole on when a mark hole in the main. Clear up that first one. So I'm going to come on the live if me say something like that. I'm going to say here to people, listen, I want to apologize. I say all of that I put out last time wasn't true. I'm not going to explain why I put it out. I'm telling you it's not true. Please forgive me about it. All right? It wasn't true. If you don't have any question, we will answer them. And then you move on to say what, to be true. And maybe you shouldn't say nothing because all you do is twist it up and tie up yourself and dropping yourself in this big load of shaving cream all the time. Every time you open your mouth. So now the police and maybe need to just lock your ass up. And I'm not advocating for them to lock you up. And the reason why I'm advocating for them to lock you up is because you said something on Shelley's program that got me hitched into all of this. Let me go to my talking points again. So you come on the program and you're talking about some other things. And then you say, oh, that is not in talking points. Okay, I have to go wing that. Then you say that, it's just like the Paulwell thing when some things were said that turned out not to be true. Now, under normal circumstances, I don't take anybody to task for calling me name or saying that I do or say something. I don't. Them things don't matter to me. You could have called me name till Jesus Christ come. This a woman here, nah answer. You know why? Because I'm going to call up some people name too and they can't stop me. So I have to be willing to take as good as I give. And that's all there is to it. My mother said, as good as you give, you must always take. You can't be saying, and my mother was referring to, when she was saying that, she was referring to me saying, Bae, you're black like, and pretty said, Bae, you're red like a monkey. No, me say you're black like a monkey. And him say, Bae, you're red like a monkey. I'm a ball and go to my mother like an idiot. And my mother said, well, you tell him say I'm black like a monkey, say you're red like a monkey, you have to be willing to take as good as you get. Me learn the lessons, That's a good thing about going to basic school. So I don't care what people say about me. But no, this one can't pass. Can't make it slide. Because in the middle of that, You said, yeah. When she said, you mean like, you said, like some of the things that were said in the Paulwell thing that turned out not to be true. I don't know the context in which you said, because, I don't listen to the interview. I make people listen to it and give me what I need to know. And I was listening part of it this morning with Michelle in Kingston. And I said, hold on. And then Miss Shelley said, you mean Karen Cross? I have no issue with that. Never call Shelley name in her mouth. She can't call my name anytime she wants. Now you're not there with me. You mean Karen Cross? And you, Mango, said yes. No, you said yes, she too. So let me clear up some things for you, Mango, and for those who are watching you and listening to you. Rehashing the Paulwell thing, because you know begs the backside that you never get for lack of Paulwell. We know how you feel, but God not sleep. You see, you keep forgetting that you know in control and nothing. That's the greatest delusion of man. Man's greatest delusion is always believe that he actually controls something and can affect something, but he does not, and that's his greatest delusion. Same thing for every woman. Thinking that you can control things, you don't control, no, control nothing. Everything move in tandem with God's plan and the universe. And if God don't want it happen, then it's the devil making it happen. But everything move in tandem with the universe. That's how it work. Yes, she too. She too. Yes, she too. But like to dissect language, the language person. She too. So I thought about that, and I said, what exactly is she talking about when she said she too? And the Paulwell thing. So I'm going to repeat the things that I say. I'm going to take back and are true. I'm going to repeat them, and you calls it Dr. the Honorable Fluximango. And you calls it. Now you're not only a bloodologist and a nosologist and a closologist, but you're also a pseudo detective and a pseudo lawyer, and I don't know. So let me repeat what I said from the beginning of the Paulwell thing. I said Angela Brownberg cloned Philip Paulwell's phone. Me stand by that. Stand by that. I said after she cloned Philip Paulwell's phone, she was in cohorts with Jessica Deans, who is saying Keisha Wilson, to link up baby mother number 1 and baby mother number 2 to make sure some conflict develop between the two of them because them out to get Paulwell. Me nah take it back. Let me back up a bit. Let me speak English. I'm not taking that back, because that is fact. Nah, take it back. Not taking back that. I said baby mother number 1 came to Jamaica with an FBI agent for them to have some kind of press conference to expose the cloning of Philip Paulwell's phone. Not exactly to name Angela, but to expose it. I stand by that. And I'm repeating it for you and Shelley. Because I don't know what you know when I know. I'm going to know something when I know. Don't have to talk make everybody hear. I said the FBI is investigating Angela Brownberg. I am not taking that back either. I said that the British counterpart to the FBI is the National Crime Agency, and they were also involved in the investigation. I am not taking it back. I said that there's a unit in Britain called themselves Action Fraud that deals primarily with financial crimes and money laundering and money and wiring fraud. They deal with that. And them put a hole and confiscate Paulberg ganja money, $600,000. I am not taking that back. All right? So I said all of that. What else did I say? I said that when the FBI down here investigating, and they I think they still are, actually. And I believe, and I don't have any proof of this, that they certainly interviewed Angela, and probably more than once. Me not take it back. Simply not take it back. Huh? So I said all of that. What else did I say? What else did I say? Huh? That Jessica Deans and Angela Brownberg had to bear some responsibility for the death of Philip Paulwell's baby. I mean, a response for the baby mother. I mean, not take back that. I mean, know some of my viewers them and them comments and say, do you want that? No, I'm not taking it back. I don't know what who know a fight, but a war me a fight. A war me a fight. I don't know what who know a fight. Me a not fighting nothing, but me a fight my war. Me a fight my war. And by pitching the baby mothers them together, it create that great animosity that two women who in love with the same man now are able to contain, and them things that can lead to serious damage to people. I don't want to tell me say that Jessica Deans and Angela Brownberg must not be any responsibility for that. They should. They played a role in it. Sarah and Angela Brownberg put together to make sure that baby mother number one knew about baby mother number two. That's a fact. Think about it. Think about it. Just think about it. Susie, my sister downstairs, married to Gary. Well, him not gonna do nothing. So let's take him out of it. And the next man in not do nothing either. The man my niece and my sister they married to. Then the man wash clothes and cook, and then the man love them wife till they love for them. The man walk around with them wife, the man all kind of things. But let's paint a scenario. Your husband, they with a chick. You don't know say the husband there with a chick. You don't know say the chick breed have a baby for the husband. You having your nice husband life. You and Ozzy all about the place, living the life, doing relationship goals and marriage goals, whatever that is. And doing all of that. And some mean-spirited person who no business of people business. And for no reason, because the man is not a threat to you, nor him, nor nobody, but just mean-spirited because they want to get you or they want to get him. And them see you. And them say, so, you know, what's your name, eh? Yeah. Yeah, Mr. She and Gary, Mr. She and G. Yeah? They work together. They work together. The wifey. They work together. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do more than work. Trust me. They do more than work. There's a remote. I need a fan. Trust me. They do more than work. That's your response to that. They do more than work. And then now, the stupid woman start asking your husband stuff about them. And then the husband and the woman in a war. And then this evil, wicked person who be a people business go tell the other one, say you know, say wife, you know. What you think will happen? What you think going to happen? People are look for one another now. Appear mixed up and only mix up and a quarrel that you know. Them things are gonna lead to death. Somebody going to get hurt physically. They must. And that is what happened. Angela never literally killed the baby, neither Jessica did, but they played their part in that. They played their part. So I ask you, I know I say a whole heap of other things. Let me just state categorically, I stand by all that I said in the Paulwell matter. Every single thing. Not taking it back. Not amending it. Not editing it. Not taking it back. So, anybody feel like write a suing letter? Or write a suing letter. Also people, when you get up every day, say people dead. People are dead every day. Every day, when young fellow up in the lane just get a heart attack and dead. Young fellow. People dead every day. I can't care about who I want to think. That's not my thing. I care about my grandson and him SBA and whatever it is I do. And how him look at daytime and if him happy. I care about that. I care about my daughter. I care about my niece and my nephews them. I care about them family. I care about my family. I care about my community. Me care about the garbage collection. Me care about the people them keeping the place clean. Me care about the nasty people them will live in the community when I play for them part to ensure the community stay clean. I care about those things. Me don't care about what you say and what you think. But you know what already. So Mango, Doctor, sorry, my apologies. Doctor the Honorable Fluxy Mango. What exactly do you mean by that? What exactly do you mean by that? So I'm telling you and I'm telling Shelly now. Everything I said I stand by. And none of it, absolutely none of it, have not proven to not be true. You just don't know. And because you think the FBI will walk around and tell people when they investigate them or when they interview them. No, the FBI don't do that. Don't do that. And Angela not going to tell them neither. And fear I name get for call tonight and I name going to call again. If I have the time, it's 9 o'clock. So I'm saying to you, Mango, Doctor, the Honorable, you're the one who dropped yourself in this after Sylvia killed his wife and the whole owner go up there and none of them tell the police how they go up there. The whole owner walk around and are coordinating the story, including Bunting wife. And she, Bunting wife, I pretend and I go on like she thinks nobody can do her nothing. Nobody can chat to her because she is Murcutt's wife. And Murcutt is the boss. Yes, him is the supreme leader in the PNP. The supreme leader. Now, Mango, I don't know if there's a way out for you with all of this now. Because all you have done is implicate yourself more and dig yourself deeper into this thing. And Michelle is going to do a deeper dive into all of it. And you all should log on to Michelle YouTube page, Jamaica 411, and subscribe and listen for when Michelle do that analysis and give it to you in detail. So I want to end that section of the live tonight and see if we can spend a little time to talk about the silly season. I am going to do a number of lives leading right up to elections to talk about the divisions. Somebody wrote in, tonight we're going to talk just a little teeny bit about St. James. Yes, St. James is big. It's 5 constituencies, a whole Parati division, and it's big. But the silly season began in fine style when the police is now investigating the altercation between Dean Jones and Reagan. Now Reagan, a PNP man out of St. Thomas, a Russia, buddy. Reagan love Rose and Rose love Reagan. And Reagan a big PNP. We all saw the video, or several versions of the video. And I said and I posted that Dean Jones' revolver and gun should be taken away from him. So it should be suspended. Because guns are not issued to licensed gun holders just to draw a gun to defend yourself against a man who will thump you. Or a man who don't have nothing. Guns are distributed for that. You have to defend yourself, but what? There are people have to defend themselves and don't have no gun. But because you are a JLP representative and you have and you will get a gun and you have a gun and you feel like you must just drive for a man who will make wars with you. Yeah, it looked like Reagan wrong, all being told. Reagan sit down on the wall, Jones drove in, he showed him money to him JLP people them. Reagan saw the rate and him come up. We don't know what Reagan said to him. We don't know what words were exchanged, or we don't know what happened, except that the man push out time van, rush Reagan, start beat him up, and Rastaman try help Reagan, the man pull him gun. Now, we're not disputing what happened. My problem is this man is running for councillor. My problem is him don't have the control impulses. Him don't have the impulses to control himself. Reagan, he must know Reagan. Everybody know Reagan. It's not the first time him got them place. Him know them place. Him know say half of that place there. So where else does Reagan live? Basically, Reagan have a family. Reagan family are labourite, most of them. Most of Reagan family them are labourite. So I'm saying that when Reagan says something to him, he goes back so Reagan or just push a Reagan and make Reagan go away and take up 2 stones and fling off him. Him never, and when the Rastaman rush him, immediately just said to the Rastaman, back off. Or something. But if him never start beat up Reagan the way he did, the Rastaman never have to jump in at it to defend Reagan. And you never need to draw your gun, Mr. Jones. There's no need to draw your gun. There was nobody there with gun. It was going to be stone and fist and maybe piece of stick and the buckle not about anymore. There's no need to draw a gun. And that is what happens when the silly season begins. People tempers flare and people start acting them can't control them impulses, and you feel like you must defend yourself with your gun. You can defend yourself with your gun against a man with a strong weapon, but Reagan has no weapon. Reagan is a big old man. Reagan never do you nothing. And that is my contention. Why them should take away the gun, suspend the gun, and maybe them should consider not making a run-in. Because if you become counter and some man see you one day and tell about your mama or whatever it is that Reagan was telling you or something like that, I say you're gonna rush them, you're gonna shoot people. If this go unpunished, Mr. Jones, if this goes unpunished, why you think that other people going to take from that? Because that's the society we live in, you know. Because we can always say, then a man a drive gun for this, I never take a film gun. Or my boss a shot in the year, New Year's Day, and them take on my gun. You see the unevenness of the justice system and how we view each other and how people treat other people differently from other people. So Mr. Jones' gun should be suspended. Them should take it from him until after the election period and do a review and do something to make him and Reagan make up. Make him and Reagan make up. And I don't know if Mr. Olney said anything about it, but I saw some kind of flimsy statement put out by the man who introduced violence and aggression into the PNP, and him put out statement against what happened with Reagan and Mr. Jones. It's laughable. It's laughable. And Jamaican people, I'm going to talk to you over the next couple of days about this election coming up on February 26th. Because that day is the day of reckoning. The day of reckoning for Mark Jefferson Golding. And this man, Mark Jefferson Golding, went on a stage down a jungle and him bring out the stops in jungle. Spend all the money he want to bring out the whole of jungle and make him look like him have a big crowd. What do you call it? Let them say orange wave. What the orange wave there? Orange wave? I tell you a story about waves. And they don't seem to understand what waves are. What them doing is creating a little thing to make them believe like them going to win an election. But I'm not winning an election. And them knew where they stand in this election. Them knew where they stand. But them creating this media thing, this glassy thing to make them feel like, you know, something might go on or something might go on. So this fool, Mark Jefferson Golding, I say I'm going to deal with him in some way, in a certain way, going into 26th of February, see? Went on stage down a Tony Spalding place, kind of film place. A Tony Spalding place, it's not his place. And he went on stage and him carry on and him perform. And Angela Brownberg told him that when he is introducing Darrington Ferguson, the candidate, the PNP candidate for the Papine division, running against Venetia Phillips, who is now the JLP candidate, Angela told him that when he does it, he should call Venetia a traitor. And she told him that because they wanted to rile up people and they wanted to slap Venetia in her face about it. Now let me be clear about something to you, Mark Jefferson Golding. I want you to listen to me. I want you to listen to me carefully, you piece of crap. I want you to listen to me, you treacherous Judas. Is you introduce treachery in the People's National Party? Are you start it? Are you that all the People's National Party, the whole political discourse of this country, treachery was introduced by you? when you hijacked and took over the People's National Party under false pretenses and devious means. You, Mark Golding, was never a PNP. Your man vote for Labour right all the time. Yes. And you stand up in a Tony Spalding complex and I call Venetia Phillips a traitor. And when you listen to me, good, Mark Golding. You have no authority. You are in no position. You have not earned the right to call anybody traitor. Least of all Venetia Phillips. Me to call Venetia Phillips traitor. PNP people can call Venetia Phillips traitor. Every PNP a papine. Every PNP in a region 3. Every PNP all over the country can call Venetia Phillips a traitor and anything else. You can't do it. That is a right that must be earned. And you have not earned that right. That is a right that is just reserved for PNP people. People who have been to the trenches, people who was at war with Venetia, people who work with her, people who work against her, people who love her, people who don't like her. But PNP people, not you. Not you. You smell bad, son of a slave owner. Not you. You can't call Venetia Phillips traitor. And that I am defending. Because it's Angela Brownberg tell her to say it. And Angela Brownberg can call her a traitor because they made Batty and bench. Angela Brownberg can call her anything she want. PNP people can call Venetia anything they want. All we can do it. But you can't do it. You, Peter Bunting, Dayton Camp, you can't do it. You can't call Venetia Phillips nothing but Venetia Phillips. And the next time you open your mouth and you're confused and you couldn't say it properly because it's Angela tell her to say it. Because she can't say it herself because Venetia might say her and thump her down. Venetia might drive go yard and box her down. So I'm saying, so you listen to Angela tell you that. And you go repeat it like the buffoon you are. You know many people on that stage can call Venetia Phillips a traitor. Everybody except you and Dayton Campbell. Everybody except you and Dayton Campbell can call Venetia Phillips a traitor. But not you. Do it again, no? Do it again, Mark Golding. Do it ever again. Just say it again. Just say that word again. Call Venetia Phillips a traitor. And I hope and pray that Darrington Ferguson don't get caught up in that foolishness. Go run him race. Go look for the PNP voters. And go ask them to vote for him. And don't get mired and confused in Mark Golding fight. Or whatever fight him think him and Venetia have. Because Venetia don't like him. Venetia never like him from morning. Him don't like nobody that oppose him. So him not earn the right to call her traitor. Me think Venetia Phillips a traitor. But me can't say that. Me can't say it. You can't say it. The people of Papi can say it. PNP Region 3 people can say it. Every PNP can say it. The whole of can say it. But not you. Not you, Mark Golding. Don't do that. You're out of order and you're feisty and you're rank. The people of this country have one choice to make. And Abraham Lincoln said that election belongs to the people. It is theirs. It is they that go out and make the mistake. And when everybody don't chat, and when everybody don't blow them vevezule, and when everybody don't drive up and down in them big loud car, and when everybody don't with them shirt, and them hat, and them excitement, on that day, the only power left is in the hands of the voters. And the Jamaican voters are only me talk to. You have a way, you have a history of electing some idiot people to lead, you know. And by idiot, I don't mean them exactly no education or nothing. I'm going to go on education again going forward about all of this. Now tonight, just a little prips tonight to tell you that you need to get yourself together and get act together, Jamaican people, and be careful of who you elect. I will call out some people. I will tell you some people who definitely should not vote for. Let's look at Region 6. And Region 6 is the only region I want to look at tonight before I wrap up. Just Region 6. Because in my humble opinion, I'm going to touch on Region 3 a little bit, just before I close. In my humble opinion, there is no more than one seat that the PNP have solid in St. James. So that's a Region 6. St. James. Sorry, St. James. We'll look at Westmoreland as well, but St. James tonight. I hear, and the reason why I went so deep into St. James is because my good friend and comrade Troop, never failed to heal me up, Comrade Karen. Comrade Troop made a statement in some video I saw that they were going to get 11 seats. And I watched a video, and I put the video on still just to look on Troop face to see if it's a serious argument he make. I'm cynical about it. And apparently there was no cynicism in his face. He actually believed that they were win 11 seats. Now, I am not saying that Troop is delusional. It slightly is to think that he would win 11 seats, but I'm not saying that he is, because God is God and God is in the miracle business. We know that God is in the miracle business, and him alone and that the business there. And so let's look just a little bit on St. James, and Troop can help me out. Off the top of my head, before me take up the paper them and tell you about it. When the 2016 election was over, the PNP had 3 seats. 3 seats. The PNP had 3 seats when the 2016 election was over. 3 local government seats. Those 3 seats were Salt Spring with Comrade Sylvan Reed. Now I can't find nothing. The devil is at work, but he is a liar. Salt Spring division with Sylvan Reed. There was him. He won that division by 1 vote. 1 vote and 1 vote only. That he won the seat by. And in the Salt Spring division, Sylvan Reed, God have mercy, source of confusion may have, but I'm going to try to run through it and see if I can find everything to make sure I have all the numbers right. I think I left some things that I never get to bring up. But Sylvan Reed won the seat by 1 vote. And I want to find the what I have here. Yes, I got it. Sylvan Reed won the Salt Spring division by 1 vote. 1 vote and 1 vote only. I don't know what happened, but they expelled him from the council. He's one of the 3 that we won. The 3 that we won in 2016, the Sylvan Reed. Sylvan Reed won. He won by 1. 1 vote. Since that 2016 and that 1 vote that he won by, the voters list have increased by 1,777 votes. 1,777 new voters have gone on the voters list in the Salt Spring division. Sylvan have done no work, no enumeration, no building or ground operation, nothing. Him just a run because him is a riser. And all the risers get to run because them a rise high like drunkard. Them so high nobody can see them. And them can't see the people. So Sylvan Reed is one of those who get rewarded because him is a riser. He won the seat by 1 vote. 1. Then he lost the seat by doing something. I don't know if it's attendance at council, but they expelled him from the council. And then you put him back to run. Something not right with Uno. And Reed knows that this is how I feel about it. 1,777 people have been added to the Salt Spring division voters list. Of that 1,777, oh, you hear me, him win by 1. Him get 1,048, the other man get 1,047. That time, them had something like, 9,000 voters on the list. Now them have 11,008 people on the list. And he won by 1. Of that 1,777 new people on the list, our calculation, our analysis is that no more than 26% of that, no more than 26, maybe a little less, than 26% of that 1,777 are numerated in strong PNP PDs. And that gives you 467 people. I know, 462. I know because the maths brain them work it out for me. I'm going to write it down. 1,777 voters, 26% of that could be, maybe, might be solid PMP. Might be, maybe, could be. Because I made this case and I tell you again. If 1,777 people is on the voters list and 27% of them are in PMP enclaves, don't count them as PMP voters unless you had something to do with them being on the voters list. Do not count them. If they come from PMP yard, you can say, yeah, maybe. If they come from a PMP community, you can say, okay, maybe we can go talk to them. But do not count that 426 people as your people if you never had anything to do with them being on the list. And we know that most people went on the voters list because they want them voter ID. But there are some pockets of places where some PMP people went and enumerate because they want to be on the voters and they want to vote. How many of those are PMP and will vote for Sylvan Reed is yet untested. That we're going to find out on election day. But I know one certain thing I know, that of that 426, him not have 100, I basically believe him do a 50. So if him do have 100 out of 1,777, explain to me, troop, how I'm going to win. You must know something will win, but the rest of us don't know. I'm going to win if 1,777 people added to the voters list. Him not have nothing to do with them. Can never enumerate that even one. Them just going to enumerate. And the PMP scrutineer probably tell some people to enumerate because the scrutineers them just collect their money and verify everybody and just do whatever they do and carry the pink slip, and them not really committed to the thing. Where them standing up and saying, yo, we're going to vote, and them not like Francine, them who sit down out at the gate and hang out and them hold the conversation, them say, look at you, to them no turn 18. Therefore, yesterday, them ask him if him numerated. And them ask them what that. Too much time you young people ask them what that. And them have to explain it in small terms and say, me go on the voters list. You have a birth certificate? Yeah, man. Well, we come to work. What time you come from work tomorrow? Can the place close at 5? Which day are they home? Me and Francine them argue. That whoop young people all the time about that. That is them job. That is them job on behalf of Patrick Roberts to put people on the voters list. That them can shoot them a PMP because I don't know some of them a PMP. But anyway, you would have a percentage of people on the voters list in those new voter count that you could say, okay, I got those people enumerated. Yeah, it's kind of like what Rose did in Western St. Thomas. When I went out there as campaign manager, they handed me a book of names and phone numbers and location and alias names of people that they enumerated. And were you able to find them? Huh? So there you go. That is that. So if him don't have that, him not going to win the Salt Spring Division troop. Let's go a little bit further. The next council we have down there is Kerry Thomas. And Kerry Thomas is in the... Which division again? I'll soon tell you. Just let me find it, which division Kerry Thomas in. I was out on the road most of today and I got all catch up with stuff, and we seem to be able to find the information that I'm looking for. I was just totally swamped. But I'm going to find it because I have it, all right? I have it. I went through all the trouble of printing all of them to make sure that I have them. And I'm going to go through some people for you. All right, let's look at Kerry Thomas. Kerry Thomas, I'm trying to find the seat that I'm running. I am sure I had underlined it or highlighted it, and I can't see what seat him represent. And I'm finding it. Please bear with me. Please bear with me. I am disorganized. I am not disorganized. I usually am not. But today was just one of those days. So just see with me. Let me find Mr. Kerry Thomas and tell you which seat it was. Why don't everybody put it on Facebook what seat it was? Shoshana Miller. I don't know if I want to talk about Shoshana Miller, because everybody pretending as if them don't know who Shoshana Miller is, and I'm not one of those pretending. But I don't know if I'm going to address that matter tonight. I don't know if I should. Actually, I have serious misgivings about whether I should discuss Miss Shashana Miller and our recent notoriety or fame to social media and to Jamaica. But anyway, I have to look for Kerry because there's a particular reason why I need to find Kerry Thomas so I can tell truth why Kerry Thomas is yes, I found Mr. Kerry Thomas. Here he is. Kerry Thomas. Now, Kerry won the seat by 130 votes. Because I said James will look at. So Kerry won the Mount Salem division by 130 votes. Yeah, he won it by 130 votes. It was 8,000. They have added 866 votes to the voters list. 866 voters to the voters list. So if Kerry could win back Mount Salem, it would need that 130 and probably a little more. Except that Kerry have a serious problem. Kerry have two serious problems. The first serious problem that Kerry Thomas has, and I'm looking at the 3 seats that we used to have. Kerry Thomas's first problem is the enumeration, which him never participated at all. I don't get it. You have to sit with me. Me don't get it. How you feel in a candidate who never enumerate not even 10 people? We could identify 6 or 7 maybe that him enumerate. And how we identify them then, him carry them. Go enumerate. 6 or 7 out of 866. And he won by 130 votes. And you have 866 new voters. And him have nothing to do with it. And out of that 866, barely 16% in a PMP enclaves, barely 16% into PMP PDs. How are you going to win? You don't know who they are. Huh? But Kerry's second problem is this, which is even worse than his first problem, if there is such a thing, if it could even be true. The JLP candidate in the Mount Salem division, and I hope I pronounce the name right, is Rena Forbes. I hope it's Rena or Renee. I think it's more like Renee. Renee Forbes. She's a JLP candidate for the Mount Salem division. Do you all know who Renee Forbes is? Because I am sure, let me not say I'm sure, but back in the PMP that I know, if Renee Forbes is running against a sitting PMP councillor in a particular division where we won by 130 votes and we have added 866 voters to the list, and barely 16% of that are in PMP enclaves, then I would think twice about Kerry Thomas as a candidate. Because you'd want a candidate that could match up with Renee Forbes. You'd want a candidate that is of the same stature, the same name recognition, that lives in the place. Because Renee Forbes lives in Westgate. She lives in the constituency. But that is not even our greatest asset. Our greatest asset is that she's nice. She's beautiful. She's outgoing. People like her. She's well known. She has name recognition. And she is the wife of Superintendent Forbes. Now, I'm not telling you who Superintendent Forbes is. But that is Kerry Thomas' opponent, the JLP candidate, Renee Forbes. Superintendent Forbes' wife, who has high name recognition, who is very visible, and she is very formidable. She lives in Westgate. She is popular. And let me tell the Don's General Secretary and him people and the side chick them down at St. James. She is organized. You know what that mean? Have any idea about what, organization mean? She's organized. She not only have an organization, she is organized. And let me explain to you what organized is. Because Renee Forbes is not only a formidable and beautiful and well-known and popular candidate. She's not only organized, but a candidate like she makes me think something in a general sense. Because some PMP councillors who Mark Golin and Peter Bunting is lining up to support some Rice candidates for them to win. And support mean giving them money to buy votes. So let me ask you this at all on a genius and a basic school me go. Because even buying votes is a strategic move. And if you have money for go buy votes, you at least need to know who you're going to buy and where them there. So you at least need to have a list of people who are going to buy them vote. Instead, you're going to take the money and run up and down like an idiot and a fool, you see. I'm going to tell you, say, yeah man, just want a thing for go vote. A fool who don't even on the voters, this guy, you don't have his name on the list. You know, you're just going to buy vote, but you don't know who you're going to buy. And that is a strategic move for anybody who wants to buy vote. You don't have nothing to sell them neither. Because the strangest thing came about the other day, out of one of the best general secretaries the PNP have had, Maxine Henry Wilson, who said that the party is trying to sell people all of you. You're talking out of your mouth, but there is no vision to attract people to vote for UNO. But PNP people not going out to vote for a Rice candidate. So I can't tell you that. And I can't tell you some other things about St. James. Nobody not going to vote for Derek Kelly, brother. They're not going out to vote for him. Nobody don't like him. Them don't like him from man, them not like Derek Kelly. So nobody go. Some deep feelings there against him. Nobody is going to go out there to go vote for him. Mr. Reddington McIntyre, I'm not going to tell no women no. Mr. McIntyre, who's a teacher, who is running against Over Davis, is a man that is so cockety and so rising high that nobody can see him. Him high like a drunkard. More the highest drunkard on St. James. Think himself above people. That's what the people them say. Him think himself better than them. And him talk down to people. And people is beneath him. And he love to tell people him have him money. And him ray. And him take. I have a piece of paper that I did not type up. I just wrote some things on. And him, I don't know if anybody I can vote for him. But in fact, I am confident that nobody will vote for Kelly. No, nobody. In Northwest St. James, for example, we lost all of them seats there. Lord have mercy. The only seat with a likable PNP candidate is Computer Son. I think Andrew him name. I remember him name. No, him not Kapaduba. It's Paradise him run. Andrew running in Paradise. Katadupa is Computer Son. And all of them know computer. Right? I have to tell you now who Computer Son is. But a Dave Brown seat. And it is really one of the smallest divisions in the division. I wrote that down. These are places. Martin Keller not going to win nothing. McIntyre not going to win nothing. The Katadupa division, which expelled the third candidate, the third councillor that we had was Bent. He was also expelled from the council. I don't know. I intend to find out what exactly they did. I have asked the secretary for the parish council in St. James to provide me with information. What exactly led to those expulsions and why they were expelled. Katadupa and Chove. I mean, you know, I don't know which part troops in those 11 seats. Spring Garden with Murray. That ain't going to work out either for no. And I can't even bother go through all the numbers with it because it's boring stuff. But I'm telling you that there are 2 or 3 things that would determine if you're going to win a seat. 2 or 3 things. Maximum 2 or 3 things. How much people you enumerated and how many people you add to the list. Because if you win by 130 votes, you're going to need to add 500 people to the persons to the list. So that's the first thing you need to know. How many people you enumerate and you have that list. And your people you enumerate and you have that number. That's the first thing you're going to need in terms of having that. You need to have an organization. And having an organization don't mean that you have a whole for people drop and down with them, walk and down with them, and blow up the zool and go out with excitement. That is not organization. That is rare. And that will yield you nothing if you don't have that. So there you go. St. James is going to be a bloodbath down there if my analysis is right. And I'm confident my analysis is right. That St. James is not going to come home for the People's National Party. Now, I promise that I'm not going to do the Westmoreland thing. So I want to touch on Region 3 a little bit before I leave you, because this is my first political campaign now, live, talking to Region 3. Region 3, not going to win the council. Not at all. No chance of winning the council. Unless God sits up in his chair and perform his usual miracle. And God is in the miracle business. So we expect one. I always expect a miracle. I don't know if God will perform one. Let's start up by Garrett Walker's seat. What that seat is again of Garrett Walker's seat. It's the only seat we have. The only seat we have in the Northern Belt. We don't have no MP seat in the Northern Belt. That seat, Garrett Walker's seat. Jeez, let me see. Soon tell you where Garrett Walker's seat name. I can't remember it out of my head. But Garrett Walker's seat, my memory is that everything I can remember, my head full of all kind of things. You know? Garrett Walker have not done anything at all to help the young lady who is going to run Brandon Hill. Brandon Hill is the only seat the PNP has in the Northern Belt. And they have a candidate who is a well-qualified lawyer but has no people skill. I told Garrett Walker this and Councillor Swaby this maybe 2 years ago, that if them don't change that candidate, they're not going to win the seat. Or them can win the seat if Garrett Walker work in the seat with the young lady who have no personality. She has no personality. And not bashing her and not degrading her. She's a young woman, but she has no personality. She has no organizational skills. She has no people skills. But Garrett Walker is going to take some responsibility for the loss of that seat if the PNP lose that seat. Garrett Walker has taken himself out of the division, gone abroad, not helping the young lady to build the seat because him wants some kind of legacy for it to be said him is the last PNP that win the seat. You know, so I'm sick in our head. And you, Garrett Walker, love to come from my life, come tell me, but we must do this. You are one where I shout about orange wave and orange wave. That wave is going to take it over. You are one of them, but you're not doing nothing to win but Brandon Hill. I'm Garrett Walker. So Brandon is going to go. The Region 3 is going to lose Brandon Hill. Region 3 is going to lose Hagley Park. Not that the young lady is not a fine young lady, but nobody train these people so they don't know what to do. And them have the organization and there's nobody not helping nobody, not working with nobody, but them own look a corner, try build their own thing and keeping meetings. As one thing a meeting can win seat. To hold on in a little corner doing something else. And nobody not help. So Region 3, we're gonna lose Hagley Park, we're gonna lose Brandon Hill. Kasha Park was never ours. So the Gonzalez those had a chance in hell. There's at least a 400 vote ahead. The JLP probably about 400 votes ahead in Kasha Park. Dwayne Park is very, very shaky. Shaky. And the only thing that might save, and I say a big might, save Dwayne Park is the JLP candidates of referee. That's the only thing that might save Dwayne Park. The JLP candidates of referee. So the young woman who is not, I can't, boy, I don't know, Dwayne Park might be saved. Let me leave that alone. But Dwayne Park is a toss-up. Based on the numbers that I've seen, we should be able to take back Trafalgar from Carrie Douglas. And I'm saying based on the numbers, and I'm saying should. And I know that Julian and them working it hard for Jesse James to get it, but I'm still with all of those numbers, I'm putting Trafalgar as a toss-up seat. And I have the reasons, and I told those reasons to Councillor Swaby years ago what those reasons are. Why I believe that if them don't have it part in terms of ground game, on election day, Trafalgar might not be within easy reach as them say, in spite of the fact them have the number. Once again, it boils down to this. You have the number, the strategy is to deliver those numbers. And I hope we have a strategy to deliver that number, because I really, really want Carrie Douglas to lose that seat. I really, really want her to lose that seat. So I hope we have it somewhere along the line, fixing it to bring out those voters and get them to win. Dallas, the young fellow that was in Dallas would have been an excellent candidate if he had the organizational skills and the ground game, and if he stayed in the division. But he's a footballer, man of making bread, gone business. The young people like him, old people like him. He's a decent youth. Him just don't spend the time in there. So I want to just name people because them support Uno, and that's it. And that is what will cost the PNP, the local government elections, because Mark Gold and Dayton Campbell went about naming people with them talk about the people that when them put in where they don't face the delegates in. But trust me, I'm coming back for the next live to tell them about those people, because the PNP people must not and should not vote for those people. Region 3 really need to step up in the game. Really need to step up in the game. It has been like this for a while. And no matter how much noise you make, no matter how much meat you keep, no matter how much training sessions you have, you don't have it together. You don't have it together, and Region 3 look funky. But I want to say to the Region 3 PNP people them, go vote for the Region 3 candidate them. Go vote for the Region 3 candidate. The Rice candidate in the Region 3. All the Region 3 candidate, them authentic PNP. Go vote for the authentic PNP candidate. Not even Mark Council them on a Rice candidate. A PNP people them. So go vote for the PNP candidate them, and don't bother farm fool on yourself in Region 3. And that me I tell you, because me live here. You don't embarrass me. You don't embarrass me. Remember me a celebrity now, you can't embarrass me. But you go and do the thing. Angela Brownberg, the chairman of the People's National Party. After Mark go down at South St. Andrew, go call Venetia Phillips traitor. And somebody should have boxed him, because he must really projecting himself from a call traitor. Angela Brownberg was on a video in somewhere in Mona Division or somewhere in Mona, talking about Venetia Phillips, and a young man was on the video also saying that he know Venetia labor a long time, and he might juke out Venetia eye. That don't know nothing. He's a PNP, and he might talk to Venetia about him PNP-ness and all that, him don't like about her. And him have a right, because him live there. But the chairman of the People's National Party, Angela Brownberg, the foreign affairs spokeswoman, stand up there in the video, grin off her dirty teeth them, and knock teeth them, and grin them off, while the young man and the other comment was saying all these things. She in the middle, right there in the middle, grinning off her teeth about it, as if she think it's funny to promote that kind of thing. Instead I should go walk around the PNP people, them go look for PNP votes in there and make video for put on TikTok. I call Venetia, all kind of things. And the young man have a right to say anything he wants about Venetia. He can bust up any liberty he wants from Venetia. She's him counselor up to still today. So he can bust up any liberty and call her anything and say anything he wants. But Angela Brownberg, the chairman of the People's National Party, I say, God have a beating for this here. God have a beating for uno. It a go hotter than hot. Uno go feel it. The way uno behave as people will capture the People's National Party, come to the People's National Party and behave like uno labor rights. Now before I close tonight, I want to talk about one other final thing. Before I close, but I'm coming back maybe Friday to come talk about the elections and after nomination. I'm going to be on the road tomorrow for the nominations and see where I can stop and check out nomination proceedings. I'll probably bring it live to you and on YouTube for you to see. But before I go, I want to talk about this one thing that it would seem like almost sacrilegious to talk about it. But one of the things that the Mango said, the Right Honorable Dr. Fluxy Mango said, on Shelley's program was that the resistance is dwindling. She said that the resistance is dwindling. A lot of the resistant people now supporting Mark and supporting the party, and them out on social media and them into WhatsApp group doing all kind of supporting. That's what the mango said. I want to remind the mango of something before I address those people that she talking about. First and foremost, people free to do anything they want to do. But let me remind the mango of something from 2021. That protest at PMP headquarters in 2021, when Dayton Campbell went to the media and he said he was expecting thousands, he never knew it was 6 people. Yeah, but a disgrace for him to say so, because 6 people have made his life miserable. So let me tell the mango this, and everybody else who are talking about resistance people supporting Mark and supporting them party. The 6 people that want to say that make up the resistance, them 100% intact, resisting Mark Golding, resisting Peter Bunting, resisting Angela Brownberg, resisting the kind of politics that all on brought into the political discourse of this country. The 6 people still standing strong 100% against you. You see, all of those who want to say, when you say man go out there, them on board, per Mark train, those were never resistant people. They were never even in the 6. None of them. Some of them, as in the case of one particular man, and he knew himself, and he going to complain out hell, and the more he complain, I'm going to call him name next time. Him. Them not have nothing to go on for them. Them broke, them unemployed, and them not no skills. And we can't pay it, and we can't hustle. And we say it every day of the week. Me's a good looking nice brown woman, but whatever it takes for me and honest work to earn my money, I will do it. Me have no shame in work. None at all. So when a returning resident called me and said, Miss Karen, you know I came in last night, so I didn't get to see the place so good, and then I went over to the other side that I was rented out and you had fixed it up for me. Yes, I went over to it, and you know that the pipe's not working. She's not calling no plumber, she calling Miss Karen. Or Miss Karen, you know the switch in one of the bedrooms, it flip it up. She don't call the electrician, she call Miss Karen. And Miss Karen, I'm going to get the electrician. So me know me I do. So what that man, him now have nothing. So if the man find 20,000, I'm going to do a live and chat foolishness and put it on social media. Him take it and him going to do it. And can't convince somebody and not because they have no integrity. Who wasn't resisting anything. Who that chat up on the mouth and look how we're in to go get 120,000 and 130,000. We, the 6, still standing, we don't look nothing from them. And we don't take nobody money to go shut them out. Because that is what we don't want. And we're not going to do it. So I want to tell the mango and our general secretary who said I going to say it, that the 6 people, the resistance is still 100% intact. I will go, I will still out the pound, I will still at it. Those who call themselves resistance are now on board. We will support our party. We are not with Mark Golding, but we support our party. Listen me, I fool no conscience, not mine. Me can't tell nobody what to do. Me, I would never ever out of my rightful mind go tell nobody what to do. But know this, you can't affect no change. That's the first thing I tell you now. All I know that I was going to support the party. You can't affect no change. You can't get nobody to go vote for Mark Golding. So then if you think twice about it, but still want to do. Still want to there. And do what I do. Me not upset with you know. Me don't got tell you know that you wasn't resisting anything. Only they put a different every minute on the switch. 1 minute on the pan this, 1 minute on turn off on that, the next minute on the turn on pan this, and on and off like a damn blasted pipe. Not quarreling with you know. I just want Mango to know that the resistance is fully strong. Right, Alice McBrown, Vinetta Moy Wilson, Michelle Stern, Ruth Bailey, what are they? The resistance is firm. Natalie Stack, so it is. The resistance is solid, 100% intact. I will not bow, I will not bend. We are standing for our principles. Uno, we're out there to have a support party. Una gotta go work that out. Because me don't know which one we need to resist in the first place. But as I said, I found a choice. You can go do whatever you want to do. Me not quarreling with you. Me a quarrel with Mango, who believe that because uno out there say uno go support on the party, it means that the resistance a dwindle. You and Mango and the general secretary of the PMP have been saying that for a while. From the resistance started on the Japan, a few little people, two little nice makers, the one them out there so. And we, the CM6, yeah, the CM6 who now go on Mark Golden train. The CM6 who knows that Jesus Christ was betrayed by Judas, and Judas couldn't do nothing about it except go hang himself. And I want to tell you that day, that evening at the Last Supper, when Jesus ate with his disciples, when they washed each other's feet, and Jesus sat there, and Jesus knew what was coming, and Jesus looked upon that Judas, and Jesus said, whatever thou doest, do it quickly. Jesus wasn't said to him that go and go betray me. Jesus knew that he already betrayed him. What Jesus was saying to him, go and go hang yourself quickly. Because you betrayed the Son of God who came to save mankind. There's no forgiveness for Judas. Judas knew that. Judas knew that he couldn't go back out but talk to nobody. Judas knew that people would shun him. They would probably kill him. So Judas did the honorable thing and he go hang himself because he betrayed the Son of God. And Uno want me and this other 5 people to come line up behind a Judas. I'm sure if we could go back as far back as then, we would find out that Judas is one of Mark's ancestors. I'm sure we'd find out that Judas is one of Mark's ancestors. That bugger got up from the table where Jesus just eat with him. And Jesus basically said to him, yeah, hear me? Go and go do it, man, and do it fast. Because me the Son of God, I'm going to walk that walk. I'm going to wear that crown. I'm going to take that lick. I'm going to take the spit that I spit for me. I'm going to go on that cross. I'm going to take the nails. I'm going to shed the blood. And then I'm going to raise again the 3rd day and go to my Father in heaven to prepare a place for you. Jesus looked upon Judas and said, go on, whatever thou doest, do it quickly. Think about that when you know up there chat about another support party and support and support this and support that. I support the authentic PMP candidates them. And that's as far as it goes. But I will have them know we're going to call out the whole of the rise of them name. Every single one of them done St. James. Every single striking one of them done St. James except for Troop. All of them was installed. Risers. If you're not a riser, you don't deserve to represent the party. So because they were risers, the party couldn't find good candidates to put in those seats to go up against the JLP candidates because they were for reward. Them minions, them traitors, I want to know, understand. Say every conflict in this world, every dictator that ever rose up in this world, Hitler, Gaddafi, and the whole of them, Paul Patton, all of them that ever walked this earth, Stalin and the whole of them, all of them, every single one of them could not have done it unless they had people backing them up. So they had people backing them up. So Mark Golden is there, Peter Bunting is there, and them have them people that back them up. Them reward them. Give away the PMP divisions. Just name people without PMP people ever saying them because these people rising like drunk. And I then don't have to go represent the people in the various divisions. And I go ask the PNP people to go out to go vote for them. The PNP people now go vote for them. There's a place in St. James. I don't remember the name of the place, but there's a place in St. James. I'm going to see if I can find it. Where PNP people are not. Farm Heights. There's a place in Mobile Southeast named Farm Heights. The candidate is Langell Stewart. And let me tell you what the PMP people them in a Farm Heights said to me. We now work for him and we now vote for him. We don't in an argument with nobody. We don't want him. We now work for him. Let me give you how the woman look. Me, we not work for him. We not work for him. And we not vote for him. We not work for him. And we not vote for him. We not deal with that. You can ask people. You can ask good Christian voters to go out there, go vote for Uno masters that betray Uno party and betray this country, Jamaica, and that betrayal has seeped so deep into Jamaica's existence that we basically have a one-party system because the opposition is an ineffective part of the constitutional monarchy that we enjoy. We're a constitutional monarchy. We have two parties. We have a government and we have an opposition. The opposition is missing, and that is because of Judasry and treachery and jacassery. That is the cause of it. So we can send out as much Facebook posts and as much video and posts about people for do this and people for do that. Una acting us. Una acting us to see Judas and put on beard him and put on clean clothes, put him and go walk up and down with him. That's what asking us to do. Una asking us to forgive Judas. Jesus did not forgive him. Jesus said, whatever thou doest, go and do it quickly. Jesus said to that treacherous fool, man, you just eat, we just wash water the foot and we have a good laugh. They will come for me shortly. They will go lead me down that path. They will go juke me, they will go beat me. Pilate and him Caesar and all of them will go embarrass me. They will send people to spit on me and throw stuff off of me. They will give me the cross to carry. I'm going to carry it. I'm going to walk with it. I'm going to bend down with it. I'm going to go up on a mountain. I'm going to make them nail me to it. To save Uno. So whatever thou doest, go and go do it quickly. You need to know yourself and understand yourself. Uno thing say, after the whole Uno out here for the last 3 years, I chat up all kind of crap against them. And they want to run in there and come tell them, say, yeah, we're there on board. You think they have no respect for you? They have nothing but this day for you. People don't respect people when I stand up for nothing. You learn that. People have no respect for nobody when I stand for nothing. Because they will fall for anything. People have no respect for you. The truth don't need an explanation. The truth stands by itself. All by itself. And the Jamaican voters will judge them candidates that Mark Golding and Peter Bunting and Dayton Campbell put in place. We're going to talk about a whole heap more of them too. We're going to talk about the drug dealer candidate Maureen Webber that as our son. We're going to talk about her on the next live. We're going to talk about how Peter Bunting installed him personally. And then I have to run me, left it. Because Raymond Price, me that walk along. One of my church sister called me and asked me if me know the boy when they say a drug dealer. I say them all on there. You are some man a drug dealer, you must spend them kind of room there. If you don't know nothing for certain, don't say it. She said, yeah man, the people in the house say he was a drug dealer. And them see Raymond a walk with him. Me see some people call Raymond and tell him say better cut it out. Raymond Price say better cut well in Ghana, I'm not running again. But we're going to talk about how Maureen will take him as our son. We have a lot to talk about. We're talking about Westmoreland. We talk about my place, St. Thomas, after nomination day. We will talk about it. So, I'm going to close the live now, so that so the man them can get for turn up at their music, because they have their music very low to accommodate the live. And I know a few of them watching, so I want to thank you gentlemen for turning down and easing yourself up so that I can do the live. I appreciate it. I appreciate you all for joining me. Thank you for subscribing. Please, if you have not yet subscribed, please do like, share the videos. I am worked up. I'm all worked up. It's going to take me a while to come down after this, but I'm all worked up. So, thank you all for joining me. Thank you very much. Yeah. Good night, everyone. God bless you. God keep you safe and keep the children safe. You know, I'm going to go and talk until I figure out how this one lock off again. Oh, I see it now, yeah. God bless you all. Stay safe, everyone. Keep the children safe. Yeah, we are YouTubing. Good night.